What's up YouTube, it's Lucky1 here. Today I thought I'd bring you a slight update to my Machina Gadget deck for the new ban list. The ban list hasn't really changed much for or against the deck, but I think with the exclusion of dragons from the meta as a whole, I think gadgets could potentially shine in the next format if people give them enough notice. So yeah, let's get into the deck profile. 2 of each gadget. You don't want to run 3. The offering build is obviously history, has been for a long time. Well, so it's technically 2 formats. And I don't think the chain summoning version is all that much, really. You have to rely a lot on luck in the chain summoning version. So for the standard trappy control advantage build, 2 is enough. 3 tin goldfish. Open this in the gadget, you're well on your way to snowballing a lot of advantage. Just go goldfish, gadget, search with gadget, go into Gigan, search another goldfish. You've got a beefy Xyz that pluses you every turn for free. So that's all good. Then triple gear frame. See people running like 1, maybe 2 of these, but I love this card so much. This allows you to actually put some muscle behind your advantage, rather than going, yeah, I've got a handful of gadgets, but you're beating my face with something that's, you know, over 2k. I wish I had a gear frame to get Fortress out. So that's why I run 3. And has good interactions with another card that I'll show you in a minute. For the Fortress, I still like 2. Tempted to bump up 3, but that is kind of clogged a little bit, so 2 is fine. 2 is all you really need. And then 1 Force, so you can summon back your Machina Fortress and actually have a card that you can play after getting deck dipped. For the non-machine monsters, 2 Kage to Kage. This will be coming out for Toy Night whenever the TCG decides to print it, but for now it's searchable, it's your path into more Xyz. 1 Masked Chameleon. What this does is it fishes out your gear frame from the grave and then allows you to synchro or Xyz with both of them. So you can either go into a free rank 4 or a free Crimson Blader, or whatever other 8 you decide to run. The 1 Redox. The limiting of Redox didn't affect this deck at all for me personally, because I always used to play 1, so that's Redox. And then 2 Trigodia. If you're playing the defensive aggro sort of, defensive aggro, what am I on about? Defensive advantage type game, he'll come out on quite a lot of attack and allow you to make a push. If you've been stalled and run out of advantage, this can be used to make Xyz, like Big Eye Drake sack, which net you advantage back. So he is extremely good. For spells, Dark Hole, double MST, and then 3 Lance. I run 6 spells. Lance because it adds some survivability to your gadgets, and it really sucks when your fortress gets thrown into that 1 bottomless, or gets de-prisoned, or whatever else. So, Lance. For traps, quite a few. 2 de-prison, 2 mirror force, warning, bottomless, compulse, 2 call, just because if your gadget gets failed or whatever, you can next turn when it dies you can flip it You can flip this, get back the gadget that was otherwise negated. It'll get search off, and then you can normal summon the new gadget, just keep your cycling going. Or I bring back Fortress or Redox and make a game push or go into an Xyz. It's extremely versatile card in this deck. Triple Fiendish, no Veiler, so you have to have some form of negation. This is not only effect negation though, it's battle protection for your rather small gadgets if you don't have like a Kage or Goldfish, so that you can just plonk it under an Xyz. And then the 1 Tarantula. Okay, for the extra, Crimson Blader. Make this with Chameleon and Gear Frame. Be over stuff, lock out your opponent. 2 Gear Gigant. Sort of your main advantage Xyz. Extremely good. I wouldn't put it to 3 just yet. Although when Toy Knight comes out, I'd probably ditch the King of Feral Imps for a 3rd Gigant. Because I do play 1 King of Feral Imps to search out Master Chameleon or Kage. Because he's lovely and generic. 1 Dweller. Diamond Dire. Dice Sigma. Black Ship of Corn. This is a card that I've wanted to use for ages with this deck, and now I finally can with the recent reprint, because I'm in the UK, so I couldn't use the manga card on release. So, winning. Laval Chain sets up your grave with either Redox or Fortress, whatever you need. There's a cool little combo with Kage and Gear Frame, where you go normal Gear Frame, activate effect, chain Kage from the hand, grab Machina Force, Xyz into Valve Chain, detach, whatever, to send Fortress to the grave, and then you just discard Force for Fortress. So you've used 2 cards, and you're left with 2 cards, and they're significantly stronger than the cards you started out with. So that's good. 1 Pap, swing tokens to attack mode and punch him in the face, essentially. Cowboy, because that 800 for game happens a surprising amount. Mythric, because it's good, and Ophion is a thing. Emerald, because they banned Avarice ages ago. Big Eye and Dragosack for rank 7s. I've taken out, what is it, Master of Blades for the Black Ship. You can make rank 7s fairly early on, but you can't make many of them over the course of the game, because you tend to run out of resources if you try and make too many, so that's why I only have 2. Yeah, let me know what you guys think. Don't forget to leave a thumbs up if you enjoyed my deck, and if you want to see more from me, don't forget to subscribe. This has been Uzmak1, signing out.